Hi, my name's Dale Jones and
I'm Tony Howes.
together we present Capital Events in Perth on
Capital Radio 101.7 FM and Capital Digital.
Right now, I want you to have a think back to the early days of when you were sitting in front of what we now know as the Goggle Box, the television set, to the golden years. And our guest is someone who was around during that time of the golden years of creativity in the new television station, TVW. There was all that going on with our radio stations too, in a creative sense. It was a very exciting time. Well, Keith Bales, whom I worked with at Channel 9 and the ABC, is in the middle of doing a whole lot of things for the reunion, for the staff and stars of TVW when it first began. He's been with Rupert Murdoch, he's been with Walt Disney, and I spoke to him earlier this week.
My goodness. 55th reunion this year.
Now,
it's unbelievable.
Can we talk about that, because you're one of the mainstays of the whole organisation. What's going to happen?
Good. Well, Ken Mackay and I are putting it together.
Ken's been on the program.
Yes, good. Yes, I heard him. And we just thought we did a big reunion in 2009. Now that we had over 1,000 people. It was a free event completely. We had it all sponsored, and Channel 7 allowed us to use the building, which was really come home, everybody. So we kept saying, veterans, come home. There's a reunion at the studio, see where you used to work, see where you used to sit. And it really grabbed their imagination, and we did it, and it was a huge success. And this time round, we thought, it's the 55th anniversary, and a lot of us aren't getting any younger.
True.
And a lot of us have been dropping off the perch. So we thought we'd do one sooner rather than leave it another 5 years.
Yes.
And it became relevant because the studio has now moved from Tuart Hill to Osborne Park, so we thought we could do it at the studio and they could all knock a brick out of the wall and take a brick home, or something, really, a bit of fun and something really sensible, because right now they're going to knock it down and no veterans or current staff are going to get anything.
And also, that will happen, they'll get nothing. But there's nothing there to look at either.
Nothing, no. There won't be a thing. They won't be able to drive their grandchildren past the building and say, that's where I used to work. No, it'll be knocked down. Nigel Sattley's bought the land, I believe, and good on him, and he's going to develop it as apartments.
Perhaps we should all go and buy an apartment there.
Well, if anyone had any brains as a marketing man, they could actually offer some apartments a discount if you had worked at Channel 7, or give the Channel 7 veterans
right, Nigel Sattley, I hope you're listening. Anyway, let's get back to the reunion. So, who do you expect to be there?
Well, we've got a number of people registering on the website, and the numbers are approaching 140 at the moment.
That's not bad,
is it?
When you think 55 years ago,
Yes, it's not bad at all. Some can't come. Greg Byrne emailed only yesterday that he just can't come. He's got too much to do on the farm. He lives down south. We've got a number of people, 6 or 7 coming from the east.
Yep.
Ken's going to put forward a loop video on the two.
Ken Mackay, that is.
Yep. Yes. That will be playing all afternoon. We've got entertainment from the King of Swing. He's an 80-year-old Don King.
Oh, yes. Yes, I do, yes.
Don was a cruise director and La Tender. I think he was in La
that's
Tender.
Right. Yes. So, when is it?
Thank you for asking. The 19th, Sunday 19th of April.
19th,
Sunday
coming up.
Coming up. From 2 o'clock.
And it'll be at where?
At the Moon and Sixpence on William Street.
Right.
Just near the Perth Underground.
Well, that's handy anyway.
It is, and we chose that site for the Underground and the bus connections, so veterans don't have to run around parking, although parking is right next door.
Yes.
They all remember the Wentworth Hotel, I think.
Yes.
On William and Murray. The Moon and Sixpence is part of the hotel. We've also got, from the manager Nigel Cameron, a special overnight accommodation deal.
Oh, great.
Mates rates deal. Yes. So if people want to come along and then 2 till 5, the reunion is in session, and then after, people want to meet and stay with each other and have a chat, stay on longer.
Yes.
All the bars are open. Our area where we'll have the reunion will be open.
I can imagine that various people's ears will be quite red because they'll be being talked about all over the
I
place.
should think so.
Keith, look, thanks for talking about this. We'll get the detail from you on a piece of paper so that in the studio here we can, anybody rings up, they can get that information.
Thank you very much.
And will you come back and tell us some naughty stories about not only Channel 7 but Channel 9, where you and I were
Yes.
together for some time?
Yes.
So can I ask you?
Yes, of course. It'd be my pleasure.
Okay, as long as they're naughty stories, there have to
Okay.
be some naughty stories. We won't get the legal department in
No.
on this, but
No.
yeah, good.
Good.
Keith Bales,
Be my pleasure.
thanks indeed.
Thank you, Tony.